everybody, welcome to today's reading. Today, Spirit knows that you are thinking about your success. And does success mean how successful you are at work, whether you're respected, whether you're appreciated? Something about that is coming to your mind. And I guess we're in this space between Christmas and New Year's, and you're starting to think potentially about having to go back to work, what people think of you, how you will know if you're successful in your work situation, or how will you be successful in life? How will you know? How do we know whether we are successful? And Spirit is actually saying that this is something they want you to ponder, because actually you're pretty successful as you are now, because you are in the space where you are achieving what you wanted. You wanted to be pretty much where you are now, some aspect of it at least. You wanted to be in that role, and then over time that started to have complications and it started to not feel quite so great. True that, right? But Spirit is wanting to congratulate you on where you've got to. And think about that for a minute from the aspect of, what is my success? How am I successful? How do I know when or if I will ever be successful? What happens if this is as good as it gets? Is that a bad thing? So if you think about your work continuum, your aspirations, the inspiration, the direction that you're wanting to go in, and you think about that and you think, okay, maybe this is as good as it gets. Is it actually that bad? Do I need to push for more? What is the more that I would like? And so Spirit is encouraging you to accept the level that you're at the moment and put your focus into other areas of your life, your spiritual self, your relationships, your fun, the other things in your life. Because when you put yourself under so much pressure to be successful, then you start to feel a little bit disappointed with the slightest thing that goes wrong or the slightest critique, and it can make you feel really reactive and lacking in building your confidence. It just sort of pushes you down. So Spirit's like, how about you just accept where it is at the moment and put your attention onto some other things that are way, way more important. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, so to speak. Don't reach too far. All right, I'm going to pick 3 cards. You know the deal. The left, the right, and the middle. You can take all 3 of those or pick either one. Lefties. Patience. I mean, it's a classic, isn't it? But I feel like this situation in particular for you that picked the left card, or if you're just taking it on board, I feel like this is around family. Just be patient. There might be things that you'd like to change. There might be things that you worry about. But is worrying about it going to fix it right now? You just got to wait and see how that egg opens, right? You just got to let that be and sit on that egg and be available for that egg and then see what happens when it busts open. Okay, you're there. That's the magic of you. Righties. This is about being goal orientated. This is about what is my intention? What am I wanting to move towards? How am I going to get there? What do I want to do to achieve that? That doesn't mean that you're trying to achieve a success. You're trying to control your journey. And when you do that with Spirit, it's way more powerful and it feels way more fulfilling. What does that mean? Well, you know, like when you would tell your best friend or a mentor about the things and the plans that you have you been telling Spirit? Have you been talking to them about it? Or is there just an assumption that they should know exactly what you want? So start that conversation. Start with like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you reckon? And then watch the coincidences that occur that are kind of lifting you in that area, or like, in that area. And you know, the thing about talking to Spirit, it's a very slow process. And let's face it, when you ask a friend what they think about your idea, that's certainly a slow process, because a lot of people do not want you to change. And they'll be like, oh yeah, you shouldn't do that. And you're like, actually, I think I will because I wanna. Middle card. There is an opportunity coming for you. Don't block it by thinking about all the bad things that can happen. Sure, bad things can happen when we change direction. But if we don't give it a go, we'll never know. And this is what Spirit's wanting to encourage you. But don't reach too far. That was a part of the beginning message. All right? Don't try and push yourself. Don't become a workaholic. This life is for living, not for working constantly. It's about all the other aspects that surround us from an ecological perspective. On that note, Have a wonderful day.